everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Vanilla. Currently pursuing my graduation in CSE course, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Bhimavaram, and I am here under the guidance of Mr. M. Prasad Sir, Associate Professor in the Department of CSE, SWEC, Bhimavaram. Here we go. The aim of the program is to write a C program to implement the binary search algorithm. Firstly, what is a binary search algorithm? The binary search algorithm is a computer science technique for finding an item in a sorted list of items. It's also known as half interval search, logarithm search, or binary chop. Let's see what are the steps that should be involved in this program. Accept an array of integers from the user. Ensure that the array is sorted in ascending order. Here I use bubble sort algorithm. Prompt the user to enter the target value to search for in the array. Use the binary search algorithm to determine if the target value exists in the array. If the target value is found, display its index considering zero-based indexing. If the target value is not found, display an appropriate message. Handle edge cases such as an empty array or invalid inputs. Now without any late, let's go into our program. Yes. Now I am writing the preprocessor directive as include stdio.h and I am calling the function int main. Open parenthesis. Now I am declaring the variables in integer data type int n, I, j, temp, target, found is equal to 0. Now we need to accept an array of elements from the user. So I am writing a printf statement, printf, enter the number of elements in the array and I am scanning the value in n, scanf, %d and end. Here we need to note the point that integers are a set of positive numbers, negative numbers and 0, right? So what if user gives a negative integer or 0 for n? It becomes an invalid input. For this problem, I am writing an if condition. If n less than or is equal to 0, printf array must contain at least one element and then return 0. Now I am declaring an array int array of n. Printf enter the %d elements in the array. So now I am opening the for loop. Here I is the index for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. I am scanning each element in the array. Scanf, %d and array of I. Now let's see this. Sorting the array in ascending order using bubble sort. Here the word bubble means to gather. So bubble sort is gathering the elements by sorting. Here opening the for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than n minus 1, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j less than n minus 1, j plus plus. If array of j greater than array of j plus 1. So here if the first element is larger than the second element, we need to swap the two elements. So I am storing the first element in temp and then writing the second element in the initial one and the first element in the second one. So I am closing the loop. So the loop continues until all elements are arranged in the ascending order. Now prompt the user to enter the target value. Printf write or enter the target value to be searched and scan it %d and target. Now the main part of the program is to perform binary search. I am declaring the variables int left is equal to 0, right is equal to n minus 1, mid. Now I am opening the while loop. While left less than or is equal to right, here I am writing the condition left less than or is equal to right and calculating the middle value mid is equal to left plus right by 2. Now if array of mid is equal to target, then found is equal to 1, break. Else if array of mid less than target, left is equal to mid plus 1. So the value after mid value becomes the starting value. Else right is equal to mid minus 1. So the value after mid value becomes the end value. So the number of elements to be checked will be decreased The loop continues until the array elements become single element. Hence, the single element will be the middle value. So, if the element is found, printf target value %t found at index %t slash n target mid. Else, printf target value %t not found in the array slash n target and return 0, close it, parenthesis. Now let's run the program and check out the output. So it is asking enter the number of elements in the array. So I'm giving 5, enter. It's asking 5 elements in the array. So I'll give 12, 10, 24, 6 or 20. Enter. Now enter the target value to be search. I want 12 to be search. Enter. So the target value 12 is found at the index 2. Right? Now let's see another output. Again enter the number. Again I'll give 5 elements. The same elements I would like to give 12, 10 or 24, 6, 20. Enter. Now enter the target value to be searched. Now I'll give the element which is not in the array. Let's it be 7. Enter. So target value is 7, not found in the array. So the output is clear.
Hi everyone, this is Nyapika, currently pursuing my graduation in CSE course in Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women. I am here under the guidance by Mr. M. Prasad Sir, Associate Professor, Department of CSE, SWIC, Bhimavaram. The problem statement is to write a C program to transverse a matrix into spiral form. Now we'll go into the logic of the program. While we observe the above problem statement, firstly we notice that the numbers are moving from first element to right and then to down and then to left and then to top. So we can say that there are 4 loops running one after the other, and also these 4 loops are running in a rhythmic way until the number reaches the center of the matrix. The steps included in the program: input the 2D matrix into the array, initialize the boundaries for the rows and columns, write a while loop with conditions such that top boundary shouldn't exclude bottom boundary and left boundary shouldn't exclude right boundary. Perform the 4 loops: transverse from left to right, transverse from top to bottom, transverse from right to left, transverse from bottom to top. Now print the results. Now we'll go into the program. Firstly, include the header file, that is hash include std.h, declare the main function, open the parenthesis, initialize the row and column variables with integer data type, scan the number of rows and columns by using the scanf statement, initialize the 2D matrix with variable name matrix of rows of columns, input the matrix elements using nested for loop. Initialize the 4 boundaries of the variables as top equals to 0, points to the first unprocessed row, bottom equals to rows minus 1, points to the last unprocessed row, left equals to 0, points to the first unprocessed column, right equals to columns minus 1, points to the last unprocessed column. Now write a printf statement to tell the user that we are writing a spiral form of a matrix. Write a while loop to process the matrix in spiral order until all rows and columns are processed. Open the parenthesis of the while loop. Write the for loop for printing all the elements in the current top row from left boundary to the right boundary. Move the top boundary down to exclude the processed row by writing the statement top plus plus. Now write the for loop for printing all elements in the current rightmost column from the top boundary to the bottom boundary. Move the right boundary left to exclude the processor column by writing the statement right minus minus. Write a if statement to check if there are unprocessed rows. If block is true, then Print all elements in the current bottom row from right boundary to the left boundary. Move the bottom boundary top to exclude the processed row by writing the statement bottom minus minus. Write a if statement to check if there are unprocessed columns. If block is true, then print all elements in the current leftmost column from the bottom boundary to the top boundary. Move the left boundary right to exclude the processed column by writing the statement left plus plus. End the program with return 0.